Two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Breeze's Saints.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I want to see Daddy whoop somebody up. Come on, your daddy murder somebody up on this game, player. What you say, baby?
Now the kicker, Chris Boswell, and we are underway from the Superdome. This field a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been.
Yeah, I'm playing the game. Oh, I didn't even switch on play.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it second down. We'll see a lot of that from Drew Brees. Spread the field, get rid of the ball quickly.
He spreads the field out a lot, so he's able to recognize the defenses, the coverages, and people going to and he has a fortitude to stand in there when they do it. He serves as his ability control, so to speak. Hey, you got a pre-runner coming? That's one less guy in coverage. He'll stand in there, take the hit, and deliver a strike downfield.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing on first down.
Yeah, get that ass, boy. Get that ass, boy. Come on, play. Come on, play.
He buries him for a loss of 10.
Gotta pick up that game, play.
D-line's going to spread out.
Come on, play. Ready for you, boy.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up the third down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened.
Give me that ball, boy. Shoot. So no, I ain't playing with y'all, player. Told y'all ass, think you doing with me, player? Let's get that shit, player. Told y'all I ain't playing games. Give me something, buddy. Told you I ain't playing hurt you, boy. Can't make an example out of you. I put your ass on YouTube. Put my rep game up. Give me that, boy. I ain't playing with you, boy. That's that game up.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Alright, you want the hit stick sandwich? So get the hit stick sandwich, boy. Once I do dirty, what you got, Fred?
Offense working its way back out there as we look at them into 2018 as that road to the end of 2017 continues to heal, Charles. They're going to have Ingram and Thomas as they emerge back in quarterback. It should be an excellent squad again.
It certainly should, and frankly, if the offensive line comes back healthy and intact, that's another big win for them, especially with their 2 tackles, Teron Armstead at left tackle, Ryan Ramczyk, who was a rookie last season at right tackle. They are loaded going forward. If they could get a real playmaker at tight end, that might be the last piece. And if that happens, I'd hate to be a defensive coordinator trying to game plan for them.
Here's Brees to throw.
Give me that ball again, boy. Give me that ball. That's how I do it. W alert back to back on defense. Come on, player. Told you. I'm a pro. You better step that game up, homie. Better step that game up, homie.
That's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
Think twice, boy, before you play me, man.
Slot man moves right.
What you gonna do about this, player? I'm gonna put some work on you, boy.
Now a carry for the former
What you gonna do about that, boy? Oh, you're making me school on y'all, bro.
Past the 20.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Big run that time.
I like, come get me.
42 yards.
I said, come get me, boy.
And for those worried about whether or not Le'Veon's explosiveness would return, I think we just had our answer.
ACL? What ACL? This guy's back running as if he were totally healthy and never had an issue.
Now Bell. He's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Just hurry up and put that ball in there.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Let's go, boy.
Martavis Bryant, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
Woo-hoo-hoo! He's putting in work.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense.
He's putting in work, boy.
Short fields usually make for good offense.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Come on, boy. I'm playing with you, boy. Can't put you on YouTube. Cause y'all the homies.
Kick this one away.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we're gonna do with it.
Take it in the end zone.
Gonna do with it. You want a hit stick, boy?
And the decision to come out is going to cost him
Woo!
5 as he's taken down.
Back up, girl.
Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL.
Putting in work.
Bill Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home defensive.
Oh, 3 user alerts back to back. 3 user alerts back to back, player. With your boy Shazier. Tell me you ain't never seen nothing like this, player. Tell me you ain't never seen nothing like this.
Before the possession switches here, Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now a first down carry by Bell.
Oh, he jumped over him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
That boy.
They're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Martavis Bryant with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season? 0-9. Yeah. Getting all the way back to Kurt Warner and what, 19?
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Good job on your performance so far. Seems like you are above the skill rank we estimate you to be in. Please give your opponent a moment to see the
final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. Shift together here from the D-line. Breeze to throw on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 21-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards. On first down, Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off, it's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league for quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Deion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
Come on. Let's get it in, boy.
Now a play fake here on first down. The swing pass caught. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Boswell on now to kick this one away. It's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles, the backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Going up top.
Oh, great. Yeah.
That's It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to 10 again. That'll bring up second down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first... And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 35.
He made it for the touchdown. Big boy.
Pick six, extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, able to avoid him. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Looking long for Thomas. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off, it's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
This is what I do.
This game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick six there. It's in danger of being over before halftime.
And that's going to be a major league test for both of these teams because, look, you feel like you've got this thing locked up, right? But on the other side, in the other locker room, it's going to be a test of pride now. Forget speeches, forget adjustments. What kind of pride do they have to start the second half?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Breeze now on first down.
Oh,
Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run. As we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Check me out. I'm on defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
second down. Ingram. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Now Breeze. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to throw here. And now here is another interception. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And now out come the Steelers. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.